Madam DA, take a different approach with yours. We're going to read a little bit about you. And Keisha, as I read, if you can just stop, because this is really important. I don't think many of us understand her journey, and I think that's important before we speak or pass any type of judgment, good or bad, on someone. I think it's important to know where they came from. You're a mother of two, have daughters. Your father, a criminal defense attorney, was a member of the Black Panther Party and represented the Black Panthers as their legal counsel. That's just wow. Okay.
That second part is not quite accurate. He went to law school because of the fact that when he would get locked up so often, he talked about it would always be white lawyers there to represent them. And he just found it very sad that there weren't any lawyers of color. And so that is what propelled him to go to law school. I was raised by a single parent, but not like most people. I was raised by a single father. My mother was in my life, but she was on the other side of the country. If you talk to her to this day, she will still complain because she said my father knew all the judges, and so he won custody. Something which, of course, was unheard of in the 70s, but God really does what you need for what your journey is going to be. Interestingly enough, my father did not want to be a lawyer. He went to law school because of that experience. He wanted to be a writer on films and was told very early there was just not a place for 20-year-old Black men to do that during that time, and went to law school and was a very excellent lawyer. As a single parent, as so many single women or fathers know, he wouldn't have anywhere to take me on Saturdays. And so our routine would be that on Saturdays, he would go to court because he was a criminal defense lawyer. And guess what? On Friday night, a lot of folks get locked up. And so he would be there Saturday for those first appearance hearings to represent the clients. And I would just sit in the courtroom, and I would go sit up on a judge's bench. And I remember the judge used to ask me, do we send them home or do they go to the back? Which means that they go back to jail. And my father said it was a mean judge. He's like, what is that judge asking you? I'm like, they asking me, do they want to go home or do they go to the back? He was like, what? That's what you all are up there talking about.